What's going on, guys? Y'all know who this is. This is Legend. Know all about the kicks. Subscribe to that channel. Put a like on that button. Now I want to talk about Irv Gotti. Rest in peace to him. Don't get me wrong. He did a lot for the music industry. He signed a lot of artists. He put Ja Rule out, sold millions of albums. Put Ashanti out, sold millions of albums. Charlie Baltimore, she didn't sell millions of albums, but he put her back out when with Biggie Smalls died. Nobody was giving her a chance. Black Child, he had a few songs out, but his main people was them. And don't forget about J-Lo. J-Lo wasn't signed to him, but he gave her a lot of hit songs. He put out DNS when nobody wasn't trying to put out DNS. He brought Def Jam back. Def Jam back in '97 was kind of like going out of business. And he helped Jay-Z on his first album, Reason and Doubt. Irv did a lot of jump for the community. You got to give him credit for that, man. And he did a lot of bad stuff for the community too. So we not gonna get to all the details of that. You know what I'm saying? I might do a podcast later on, but Irv did a lot for the community, for New York, for all the states. He did in the mid-90s and the 2000s. Murder, and you got to give him credit. He beat the FBI. A lot of people don't beat the FBI, the feds. So you got to give him credit for that too. I think the downfall went with Irv Gotti, man. Let's say 2 years ago, man. When Ashanti got back with Nelly. He just haven't been right since. I allegedly think he maybe got back on the drugs, stuff he was doing back then. He popped a lot, used to do a lot of pills, allegedly. A lot of crazy stuff back in the day. I'm not saying he got back into that type of stuff, but Irv Gotti 2 years ago was looking normal. He was looking like, 25, I'm gonna say 25, around his mid, he didn't look like he was 50, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know he was that old. I thought Irv Gotti was like 48, 47 years old. But what I seen, because I don't watch TV like that, so when I seen the picture of him today, walking with the walker, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. I just seen Irv Gotti like 2 years ago. He maybe did more interviews, but like 2023, and to see him like that, that's crazy. And a lot of people right now is kind of mad at 50. Let me tell you something. If somebody allegedly shot you 10 times or 9 times or even 1 time, you gonna be cool with that? You gonna be like, oh, let me go to his funeral. He didn't mean to kill me. He wasn't trying to kill me. If somebody trying to kill you, you're gonna be enemies with this person for life. Well, you got somebody who's trying to stop your blessing of you being a music mogul. And Irv Gotti admitted it. I give Irv Gotti his respect too. You can say whatever you want about him. The motherfucker tell the truth. I'm not gonna say he told the truth about the 50 situation, the whole thing about that. I'm talking about the point where he said, yeah, I try to block I blocked his blessings. I told all these music industry people, do not sign him. You don't see too many people who will come out on national TV and say, yeah, I blocked this person's blessings. You know how many times Puff Daddy did that? Allegedly did that to a lot of people. A lot of people. Diddy won't never say that because, he would lose. Well, he already lost everything now, but before all that situation happened, he would lose everything. But he already lost everything anyway. But gotta give Irv his props for that. Because ain't too many dudes in the hood or anybody gonna come out and tell you to their face that, yeah, I try to stop all your blessings, nigga. I ain't want you to shine at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Irv Gotti, respect to him, rest in peace. I did not know that he was sick. He had like 3 or 4 strokes. It's crazy because DNS just died 4 years ago. And like I said, 4 years ago, he was healthy as hell. I watched the interview with DNS die in 2021. It's crazy how all these New York rappers are dying. All these New York rappers and all these New York DJs are dying at the age in the 50s. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell our black people right now. We need to start eating better. We need to start cutting back on the greasy food. We need to start eating better, eating healthy, reading more books, learn how to cook more. Stop letting our women cook. And no disrespect to the women could cook their butt off. Stop letting these women cook a lot, because a lot of these women, they cook fast food and cooking us a lot of food that is not unhealthy. We need to start going to the gym a little bit more. We need to start getting our bodies fit and so we can live longer. Because this is 2025. You can live to 150 years old if you keep your body running good. So you just got to keep it mental. And a lot of men and women need to stay away from the drugs. We need to stay away from the pills. We need to stay away from all this type of stuff because it's killing us. Now when you go to these states, I don't know which state you live in, but now every state you go to, it's a smoke shop on every corner, just like a package store. The United States of America is killing us with this smoking stuff and this drinking shit. I know a lot of y'all right now, if you're watching this video, you got parents that was alcoholics and coke addicts and all kinds of stuff. There's nothing wrong with smoking a little weed once in a blue, but smoking weed 6 days, 7 days a week, I don't think that's cool. Smoke shops, smoking that stuff that you don't know what's in that stuff to mess up your system and your lungs. And let me tell you, you could die for anything. Don't get me wrong, you could die for anything. It don't even have to be, you don't gotta be smoking, you could die for. I know people who haven't smoked in their life and caught cancer or caught something and died. So you just gotta be careful what you doing, or just be lucky and pray to God and hope God can make you live to 100 years old. But rest in peace to Irv Gotti, man. He did a lot for the music industry in the mid-90s. I was a Murder Inc. fan back in the day. I was a G-Unit fan back in the day where they was going back and forth. I was picking who I wanted to win. We all did that. And like I said, if they didn't have that Fed case, you know, who knows where Murder Inc. would be at right now. But, you know, the Fed case ruined Murder Inc. and G-Unit took off. But God don't like ugly neither, so maybe that's what happened. That's what God wanted. But I don't know that. Only person knows that is God, Gotti, and 50. But anyway, man, thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. If you're a Murder Inc., Irv Gotti, Jawu, Ashanti fan, leave a comment. Like I said, Irv Gotti having not been the same since Ashanti got back with Nelly and now she had a baby. She been saying a lot of mean things about her. And I know she might not, we know she's not gonna go to the funeral, but Gotti got a lot of history, man. And I feel like the stuff Irv Gotti was saying on national TV was wrong. Even if Ashanti was doing all those things, you know, you could have kept that to yourself. I think that was some sucker stuff, but it is what it is. He was in his feelings. He loved Ashanti, and you know, when you love somebody, sometimes you say mean things to people you don't really mean, but you know, he was not gonna ever get her back. So that's why he said what he said. But you know, it's life. But anyway, but try to put it like a button. We out. Peace. Rest in peace. Irv Gotti, Murder Inc. CEO, Def Jam. Peace.